Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I have always had people ask me, how much money can I make driving for Lyft? How much money can I make driving for Uber? And if you saw my last video, that was I'm not going to tell you. And maybe it'll be in a card up in the corner here or somewhere, one of these corners when I'm done with this video. Stick around now. I'm going to let you know. We're going to break down one ride in this video. You are going to find out just exactly how much Lyft thinks of you as a driver. Stick around. Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around. So I'm going to show you 5 screenshots and I'm going to break them all down for you, and hopefully you will understand just exactly how bad these companies are running you and your car into the ground. Here is the first screenshot. As you can see, it is 8 minutes away. It's going 42.4 miles, and it's quoting me at 41 minutes, and it's going to pay $27.73 for 42 miles. Now mind you, when this ride came out, when I saw this on my phone, we were in the middle of one of those really bad storms, and as you can see in the screenshot that you're currently looking at, this ride is going to Santa Clarita. It is not going to be 41 minutes. It's going to be an hour and a half with the rain and the poor road conditions and the wind and the flooding and the traffic and everything else that's going on, okay? So check out the next screenshot. This screenshot, I broke down 27.73 by the 42.4 miles. Well, that's 65 cents a mile. Now, let's go to the next screenshot, which is this one. And as you can see, round trip is 84.8 miles. Let's just say 85 miles to round it up. Well, you take that 85 miles and divide the 27.73 by 85, and you're making 33 cents a mile. And you just drove an hour and a half each way. So you just drove 3 hours. Now check out this screenshot. And as you can see, I averaged 30 miles to the gallon. And at 85 miles, technically 90 miles for the sake of argument, with gas at $5 a gallon, it's $15. So take $15, subtract it from the 27.73, and you have $12.73. So now let's go to the last one, which says that you just drove for 3 hours for $4.24. $4.24 for 3 hours worth of driving in horrible weather. For what? For what? This is how they get you. They put up that, we're going to, here's a $30 trip. Great. But it's going 40 miles. You're not even getting a dollar a mile. And this was during a very heavy storm that we were having. So that 41 minutes was so off. Like I said, it would have been an hour and a half each way, 3 hours round trip. You're making $4.24 an hour, and you expect to survive on that. Damn! $4.24 an hour? Is that what I put? Yeah, $4.24 an hour. So the last video I did, and again, I'll put a link somewhere up here. You got to check it out, because it was one of the dumbest things I've seen them do. So I took advantage of it, and I did very well. I have another video that explains how you can actually sue these companies too, because I'm currently suing Uber for a situation that happened on New Year's Eve in 2021. And that'll be a $10,000 lawsuit, and you can check out that video too. But how much money can you make for Lyft? Driving for Lyft? $4.24 an hour? Maybe more? Maybe less. Drivers that boast about, I'm making $25, $30, $35 an hour. I make $60,000. I make $80,000 a year. Whatever. And you're floored. Okay. In a video I actually did a couple videos back, I said it was 1 in 5,000 drivers that made that kind of money. It's actually about 1 in 10,000 drivers that can actually clear an $80,000 to $100,000 a year. But you have to understand, that's driving an $80,000 Cadillac Escalade SUV XL black, or a Chevy Suburban XL black. That's working 7 days a week and between 12 and 16 hours a day. You just barely have time to get some sleep. You have no life. Most of these people, hey, if you're single and that's what you want to do, and you literally want to work yourself to the into the ground, that's fine. But remember too, the more you drive, the less you make, especially on longer trips. You got to do the math. You got to think on your feet, and remember, you're technically, you're not an employee, but you do work for these companies. The only thing that makes you independent is the fact that you can simply slide the app on and slide the app off whenever you want. Lyft tells you how much you can make per mile, how much you make per minute, and they show you upfront pricing. Now, you don't have to accept these trips. You can do whatever you want. But if they're dictating how much you're going to make, how much they're going to pay you for a certain trip, you're not independent. You're not setting your own rates. Is it really a job? No, because you don't have the benefits of a job. Side work, side hustle. It's a gig. So don't fool yourself. And remember, busy drivers that try and can actually make a sustainable income to get by drive on the average 40 to 60,000 miles a year. In 2 years, your car is going to be worthless. Hopefully you have made enough money in the past 2 years and saved up after everything else that you've had to pay for to buy another car. So, how much money can you make for Lyft? Well, in my last video, it depends on how stupid they are, but not much. So, that's just my opinion. Until next time, be safe, be professional, keep it real if you must. Drive on. I wish you guys all the best of health, and thank you again for stopping by and checking out the channel.